we gonna be on mic at all, or is it just gonna be BT?
What?
Hey!
Hello? Help! Hey, that was me. Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Right, we're good.
Is
Good
that
register.
true? Yeah, we're hearing each other.
Good. They can't hear.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right, we are back.
Clock banana?
We are ready to go
Yeah.
with the Zelda 1 randomizer race. BT is
green.
going to
I
be
did end up making
commentating
my own
from a
box.
separate room, and he's tuned in right now watching. He's going to do his
No,
best
I
to let
made
us
my
know
own.
what's
Oh, you
going
did?
on.
Yeah, I kept yours as a
As a
backup
reminder,
in
this
case
is
mine generated
Slurpathon.
weirdly or something.
Let me just mute this for a sec. This is Slurpathon 5 for Extreme V, whatever you want to say. We're raising money for Extra Life, and we'd appreciate any donations. There are donation incentives on the schedule. Please take a look. Before we start, I'd like to say thank you to Tetrally for a $75.69 donation. That's huge. Thank you so much. Here's 100 Canadian dollars for my favorite Canadian Zelda 1 randomizer players. Good luck, Meg and Sparko. Awesome. You are awesome. Thank you so much. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to hand it over to BT, and I will do a countdown, and we'll get started. Are you both ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off. Starting right away on the start screen. The old man is not there, but it's a moblin who brings us 6 rupees. So the rupee values are randomized here, and that is the 10 secret. It's been reduced down to 6. Sparkover is going to go up towards the starting shop. Next, going to go the same way here. And we have the pay for hints person. You can get a little insight about where things are in the game if you spend a little bit of cash. Ooh, the moblins of lag. A little tricky because we didn't start with a weapon. Sparkover's going to make her way across this bridge successfully. Meg's waiting for a chance to get an optimal little deboost there. And the other hint guy is located just southwest of the starting shop. This is great. So maybe our players will write down that information, bring some cash back, and get some inside scoop on this seed. An old man near the desert. That's usually the hint for the magical sword. Sparkover's riding while walking, crashing into walls, runs into Lionel. Not much change between our players' routes so far. Sparkover, get a reset here. Get a revisit some of the screens that she's been on already. Gonna try a little screen wrap action here. While Meg enters level 3. Level 3 is Zone 9. So level 9 here, really close to start. Can't get anywhere quite yet. Gotta pick up some Triforce pieces. Taking an unfortunate death there. This overworld is brutal. So everything here has been randomized. The enemies per screen. The overworld monsters here. Not so bad here underneath the ring shop. Bombs are expensive. Up to 24 from 20 rupees. Not too efficient to buy some bombs here. You'd have to farm them once we find a sword or something to damage enemies with. Alright, cave underneath the Armos here. No free Armos item. Is the note. Now if you could just wad that up into a newspaper roll and swat at the enemies, it would be efficient. But it can only be used to procure medicine. We're gonna need a lot of money here. Alright, getting around the Lionels here. Well, taking a refill from the ferry here, Sparkover does. Meg's making her way across the forest. Alright, Sparkover's gonna go to level 3 and learn what Meg already knows. Meg is just southeast of level 2 here. No candle yet to check this bush here. Interesting little red moblin grouping. A lot of traffic here in the Forest of Hyrule. Looks like that was a pay me, so all 6 rupees taken away there by the door repair charge. Oh, we found the sword. The sword's in the southwestern corner of Hyrule here. So Sparkover can now find a blue enemy and poke at it. Maybe a bomb will drop. And it looks like the silver arrow is on the ocean here, so the ladder is now mandatory. No ladderless seed here. Alright, Sparkover with a shiny new sword, gonna come here through the dead woods and try and get to the grave to find more interesting things. The not so dead woods here. A little tricky for Meg, who doesn't quite have a sword yet. We can check some more Armos. There's going to be a free item underneath one of the Armo statues in First Quest Overworld. Candle for 60. Arrows for 90. Might be important if the step ladder is arrow blocked. And another cave. So the free Armos item is going to be located up north. Alright, Sparkover counts up a bomb, gets a 6 there on the global. First of our racers to achieve bombs, and entering the vanilla level 6 location is another 6 rupee secret. A lot of 6s going on here. Meg also learning the price of a candle. I'm going to write that down for later. 144 for a shield. Sparkover, we're going to go ahead and just drop the grave bomb here. And learn that your 12 rupees are now gone. Alright, making their way up to the northern part of Hyrule. We got a free recorder for Sparkover underneath the PB Armos. And Meg taking an unfortunate death here on this overworld screen with moblins everywhere. And then a white sword cave. So the white sword has not been shuffled with another item, but the white sword cave has been shuffled here east of the power bracelet. Gonna need 4, 5, or 6 hearts to pick that up. West here of the river cave, there's a book for sale. And 56 rupee meat, that's pretty cheap meat. Let's see what's in level 1 over with Meg. Oh, rough Lionel's here. Another pay me for the door repair charge. You don't even have a door level 1. Why do you have a door repair charge? Alright. Sparkover showing a lot of discipline here on the combat from all these projectile throwing enemies. Down to one more bomb. And ooh, Debate's taking the heart container. Gets the free candle. That's a pretty good choice. Some extra combat ability and the ability to burn down trees to see where additional levels are. With the information that those candles cost 60 rupees and mean old take away all of my money guys everywhere. It's a pretty good choice. Speaking of money, it's a money-making game and vanilla level 9. Oh my, the flags here, we have Chaos, we have Unshuffled White Sword, we have Shapes, we have Second Quest Dungeon Rooms. It's kind of a modification of a standardized flag set. Alright, we did find a level underneath one of the candle bushes, which is Zone 3. Zone 3 is a pretty little yellow dungeon. Let's see what we can find out here. Looking for some Triforce, perhaps a heart container so we can get back to that white sword, and a step ladder, and a bow. Alright, second quest room here, push the block, we have a stairway. With Shapes, your dungeon can be split up into different sections, and so level 3 doesn't normally have a split aspect to it, but here it does. Looks like monster health here is not shuffled. At least the red darkness still have 4 health.
Apologize for interrupting, but do we have a way of adjusting the coming into you?
Perhaps.
You can't figure it out, don't worry about it. I don't see a way making it work, so...
I just don't want it to be maximized.
You're just worried, like... Game mode is way loud.
We can just talk over it louder. Then just say that. Alright. Meg has found Zone 4, the blue dungeon. Same objective here, we're gonna need some sort of weapon. Unfortunately, there's no white sword available in the dungeon here, as we already know. Out of bombs, but it has a healthy number of rupees. The container heart here is actually quite helpful. The white sword can be picked up for as few as 4 container hearts. And now Sparkover's making her way to the refill ferry here, just south of the desert. A rope room here. With all of these low health enemies. Perhaps Meg can find a banana here and start dealing damage. Otherwise, I don't know what else we can hope for. There are item stairs. Hey, speaking of bow block. Or perhaps some sort of just Triforce thing on the ground here. Here we got the magical sword. Might not come into play. It's gonna be 10 to 14 hearts to pick that one up. Alright, burning across the double bush there. I like to call that the Doubletree Hotel. And Meg kind of backtracking here through level 4. Wallmaster room. Could lead to the item. It needs some sort of combat piece to try and kill monsters here. Taking the long way around the Doubletree, we have another free cave. So both players now at 4 container hearts. It's a race to get to that damage output. Cruising along with 5 bombs. Fishing there for bombs, nothing given. Just one little heart. Burning down the 100 secret. It is just a regular secret of 27, so even the 30 secret's reduced. We're down 4 rupees on the 10 secret and down 3 rupees on the 30 secret. But with the first quest Overworld, we should be able to get enough money. The blue ring, 254, almost capped out. No friendliness there. Maybe we can find a red ring in one of these dungeons. Level 1 is good. There should be 2 items here in level 1. And there's the stepladder. Excellent. Doing it. Ooh. Gria. Rough attack there. So while Sparkover does appear red in color, there is no defense granted here. No ring yet for either of our players. Yeah, we're gonna need to get all 8 Triforces here. Alright, Meg clearing out the waterfall where the vanilla white sword cave is. Still no luck finding that wood sword. Sparkover returning to the Korea room. Too many bananas on the screen. Can't spawn the stepladder. It's an interesting problem with the game's... Ooh, and then dying just outside that white sword cave. Poor Meg has collapsed. One of the most inconvenient places in Hyrule to get to from the start. Sparkover here with the map has a good idea of how to get around level 1, which appears to be a small tent. Blowing the Recorder of Freedom. Really tempting. Small key there, neither player has any keys at the moment. 1 banana from death. Ooh. Lines up on the left side. Half tile left of the Korea is no good when facing up. You want to be half tile to the right, and the banana will glide right by you. But not deterred, not giving up, returning to level 1, avoiding the Patra. And it looks like Meg is on the right track here. One of the last open caves left besides the White Sword Cave shall be rewarded. The sword has to be open and accessible in this flag set. And Fred is guaranteed at the wood sword for Meg. Alright, fishes out a bomb. Not bad. The global count has now been incremented for both players. Finds a 100 secret right there next to the wood sword. That's gonna cap out the rupees on Meg. Now, if she remembers where that blue ring is for sale, that could be a pretty good buy. And the other item in level 1 is the blue banana. Scrap metal, the inferior model. So the only thing left to do in here is to gobble up that Triforce and move on. Wow. Look at that banana dodging skills. Again, destination in mind. Ooh, a combatless Triforce. So I just grab a hold of that, take a refill, and be kicked out of level 1. Let's see where Sparkover goes next. Now a sword in hand, Meg, and full of rupees, and a few bombs. Looks like going northeast of the desert here in Hyrule. Sparkover's gonna check the coast next. Another, wow, a heart cave in a heart cave location? Fred. Learn to randomize, bro. Gonna bomb the rest of the coast down here. Gonna fish for some bombs too. And gets one. Alright, bomb rupee. That means the global's on 2. And that's enough hearts. That 6 hearts guarantees that Sparkover returns to where that white sword is. It can be grabbed. Meanwhile, Meg has found Zone 8 with a sword and bombs. Another 2 items in here, really important to know. 2 chances for a bow. Alright, Sparkover's gonna find the global over on 3. He's fishing for bombs, still gotta get to global 6 or 8 for the next bombs. Meg trying to bomb these fire. Misses the bomb, but goes ahead and does reverse block clip very nicely into this basement stair. Alright, Sparkover's picked up the silver arrows on the coast with that step ladder in hand, and Meg takes a death here in level 8. Those meddlesome likes. Alright, burning into vanilla level 8, Sparkover's gonna check to see what's here. It's a key salesperson. That could be handy, but with the first quest dungeons or shapes, but second quest rooms, keys shouldn't be too big of a problem. More of a problem for vanilla level layouts. Alright. Ooh, a little high on the burn here. Didn't get credit for burning down that bush, but we'll get 5 and 6 for that bomb pickup. Caps up on bombs. And the Medicine Man. So now's an opportunity. 244s or 86. Medicine seems to be pretty darn expensive. So low secrets and high prices. Another one. So now that you've revealed the medicine letter to one of the medicine shops, now all of the medicine people will be trying to peddle their wares at you. Another shop. Nothing here really needed. Already has a candle. Already has a silver arrow. Sparkover doesn't have enough to purchase a shield. And just move on from here level 2. Meg would like some more bombs. Just poking at some blue moblins here. Succeeds. And locates also the magical sword. Another medicine shop. Getting pretty tempting. And gets bopped. Booped by the Zora and the Moblins. It was just too many projectiles. Oh! And then just 1 or 2 screens away, Meg walks into an Octorok who also finishes off our Princess Zelda's health. Both players playing as a Zelda sprite trying to rescue Link. Sparkover has gone into level 7. Found some room bombs, but also found some wall masters. Using the one shot off the blue candle to kill one of them. Interestingly enough, the right-hand room is open and Sparkover decides to leave. And finds a chute. No chute. Alright, so you're going to avoid these bubbles. And kill these wall masters and see what the rest of this dungeon holds. Level 7, never any fun. But extremely mandatory. Alright, both these wall masters should have 1 health left. Got him. Alright, down to a single health using the bubbles here. Alright. Gonna go ahead and... That's pretty smart there. So since there's bubbles in the room, those wall masters won't respawn. And leaving the room saves the room state, and then up A to return some health. Some pretty high-tech play there. Now we got some Dodongos. See if we can clear these out without too many bombs. This might be a stairway. Ooh. It's nothing there on that smoke. There we go. It's a heart and a bomb here. Oh, and we do get a Dodongo walking into that smoke. Let's see where this leads us. Meg is clearing down the coast. Has a candle in hand. Gonna find out what's underneath this bush here. Pretty excited to see what's in level 7, though. More Gorilla. Alright, topped up on 255 rupees again. Meg is short on bombs. Finds level 1. Pretty tempting to farm out level 1. Nothing of interest from these red Gorilla. Floor bombs here. Don't have a map yet in level 7, so just anyone's guess where we have to go next. Meg finds the map of level 1. Finds that upside down heart, triangle, tent shape. And Sparkover is faced with a decision. Where to put the key? I guess the block didn't move. Decides to key up. We found more Dodongos. Alright, alright. Trying to use a little efficiency here. And it finds the bomb hole. And now what? Oh boy. Nothing doing here. Like level 7 is just designed to consume as many bombs as possible. Maybe give it a little bit more luck with these Gorilla. Finds the path to the Triforce first. Has 1 key. Could spend it. Gonna double back for that heart. Sparkover does find the way through the chute, which appears to be mandatory so far. Probably gonna try to bomb out of this room. Let's see. A quick verification. Where we are, level 7. Grabs the key, runs into it, Jill. And it looks like Meg gives up on level 1, picks the Triforce, and heads on out.
Do you mind if I jump in for a sec?
Go for it.
All right, we're just going to fill everyone back in if you're new to the stream that this is Slurpathon V for Extreme. We're raising money for Extra Life this year. We'd love to get some more donations in. We've got an awesome start going so far, raising $225. There are a number of donation incentives. If you look at the schedule, !schedule in chat, you'll get a link. You can look at all the incentives available. And if you donate, let us know what incentive you want to donate to, and we'll keep going with that. We've had a lot of money going in on low percent for Legend of Zelda later on. BT himself will actually be running that one. And there's a lot of other ones to check out, so please donate. And thank you everyone so far who has donated. Back to you.
All right. Just to give you a quick little catch up here, it looks like Meg spent the money, got the blue ring, and is in a pretty good position here. Also grabbing the silver arrow. This level 7 is still too tempting for Sparkover, hasn't cleared it out quite yet, and fortunately grabbing some floor bombs there, trying to find a way through here. And is ultimately deterred, and will leave level 7 for later. Meg in pretty good shape. Doesn't get the turn right there and uses a blue candle and a quick misfire. Have to reload the screen to use a blue candle. So if you find a red candle, use as many times as you want. Finds another shop. And Sparkover finishing up the forest burn. Another medicine shop. Who'da thunk? Gonna go to the vanilla shield shop here, see some new content, and it's a secret. It's a little secret. 6 rupees. Meg has not revealed the letter to the medicine man quite yet. So no frames wasted there. Another 30 secret. A little bit of money here in the south of 1 Candle Row area. This screen does not look fun. We've got Lionels that do 2 hearts of damage, and Sparkover there demonstrates the effects of 2 hearts of damage when you have a heart and a half remaining. Not too much of a setback though, just on the just near level 1 here. Gonna switch to bombs here. Ah, Meg has recovered some of those lost rupees by finding the 3rd 100 secret. And Sparkover's found level 2. Oh, but maybe a no stairway level 2. Tries out the block, doesn't find anything going. A room with 3 keys. Just some wall masters here. So Meg makes a trek across the desert. Sparkover trying to spawn this 5th wall master. It's rewarded with a key and a shutter door opening. Another secret for Meg. 30 secret, getting that cash back in hand. Sparkover really low on health here and facing a manhandler. Let's see how this goes. Not so bad. Manhandler's not cooperating. Very good. Well did. Very well did. Good fight. Rewarded with bombs from the manhandler. Looks like another bubble and wallmaster room, but... yeah. Maybe... Wallmasters are in the money-dropping group.
Just gonna jump in quickly to say thank you, Cool Kid, for the raid. Party 124. That's awesome.
Woo.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Slurpathon V for Extreme. We're raising money for Extra Life. You can hit !donate in chat to donate, and if you go to the schedule, which is !schedule, you can check out all the incentives we have for the games coming up. If you donate, feel free to point out one of the donation incentives you want to put it towards. So far, we've raised $225, which is an awesome start. Just going to keep it going. Back to you, BT.
Thank you much. Welcome. Victims from the raid. Looks like Sparkover's picked up a compass for level 2. Hasn't found an item yet. But has also found a key, and will start level 2 over, perhaps. And make it way through again. Also, Meg has located the white sword and had 6 hearts, so we know that the sword can be picked up. No bugs there. And is now chock full of bombs, too, so Death Mountain seems to be a really good choice here. We're still looking for level 5, and I think that's it. I think we've seen almost everything else. Maybe 5 and 6.
Thank you, Flutterbee, for the $25 donation. That's really awesome of you. Appreciate it a lot. If you haven't already, in chat, you can tell us what donation incentive you want it to go to.
All right. Sparkover, content with just taking a couple deaths there in level 2 and gonna move on. I'm curious to see what's up in the vanilla white sword cave. Might get there eventually. Trying to avoid these Lionels is tricky. Another door repair guy, taking some change from Sparkover's pocket. And Meg's gonna burn down these dead woods. Careful. These trees haven't seen water in quite some time. Money-making game. Oh, no dice. Not gonna play. It's a 5 rupee from the 10 kill there. Considering her next movement. Vanilla Deadwood 10 secret is it's a Take Any Road. So these 4 stairways connect Hyrule in different ways. This is gonna help you save bombs, actually. Oh, and it is the vanilla location. You need a power bracelet to get in there. If you don't wish to block clip, like trying the reverse clip gets it. 2 pro. Those reverse block clips are tricky. And another vanilla location for the Take Any Road. That's kind of funny. Clear out some safety Lionels here. Doesn't want to take needless damage. And gonna try another reverse block clip. Sparkover is clearing out the area just north of level 1. Oh, and our 2 racers are neighbors right now. Sparkover's gonna try and clip across this river. Even though she has a step ladder, the enemies here are really unfriendly to movement around on this overworld. Meg remembering that there's a recorder available. Gonna check to see what's in Vanilla 7. It is another shop. Sparkover with another death here on the overworld, trying to get near the foot of level 9. Just a few screens set back. Let's see where she goes off to next. Meg taking a 1 hard bop from the Lionel there instead of taking the sword beam. Pretty good trade. Gonna see what's here in the vanilla arrow shop. It's expensive meat, expensive bombs, and a cheap key.
We've got a couple donations if I got a chance.
Go for it.
All right, we've got $25 from Sin, which is Pixel Dollhouse. Thank you so much. And we've got $50 from Pika Bucks. Thank you both so much for those generous donations. We really appreciate it. Just remember, I see no comments on your donations, so if you want to add your incentive on chat, go for it. Thank you so much, though. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for those donations. It's really, really generous of you all. Sparkover running around Hyrule with just half a heart. Gonna go ahead and just take an up hey here. 1 screen away from the start. And Meg is gonna burn down this bush here south of the shield shop. Clear some Tektites out of the way. I'm sure Sparkover here would like to make an excuse to go back to that white sword location, or perhaps find a red ring somewhere. While Meg is kind of systematically clearing out Hyrule, has the blue ring, and can pretty much face any of the dungeons with that double damage and double defense. Finding the secrets that Sparkover found not too long ago. Throw down to 3 bombs, which is just enough to clear out this northeastern section. Getting timing down on these moblins. Finds level 8. Here's a quick chance to up A. Gonna try and open up the northern wall here. One thing you can do in Legend of Zelda is leave a dungeon and re-enter the dungeon and try and force open a locked door or bombable wall, depending on the direction you've entered from. The game kind of remembers how you left the dungeon, and then, in a way to prevent you from needing twice as many keys to complete the game, this is what it does. It forces doors open for you. We've seen a level 3 earlier, but now it's Meg's chance at it. Could try and find a helpful item here and collect a Triforce, perhaps. Sparkover desperately fishing around for some bombs, not getting any indicator on the global. And this room was quite discouraging with just a wood sword, but with a white sword, looks like Meg has got this under control. Got Pulse Voice, we got blue Dark Nuts, we got red Dark Nuts. A locked door, very menacing. And we got Sparkover at level 4. Finding level 4 up where you normally would find the letter. Yes, we came from the stairs, and you can take the stairs back if you need to. We can use our one and only key. Oh, Meg doubles back as we try to lay a bomb here. Nothing given. Considering using the bomb? No. Just the 2 checks here. Sparkover picking up another container heart here. Meg has a chance to top up on bombs if these Dark Nuts are feeling generous. There's a clock. Puts us to 3. 4 on the global. 5 on the global. 6. There's a 6 bomb. 7 rupee. 8 bomb. Nothing. 9. and 0. Both hearts. And Sparkover getting the compass here out of level 4. Taken down to just a half heart here. Another one of those bubble and wall master situations. How exciting. White Sword making short work of these Gibdo. Meg with beams is just on a tear. Level 3 is just repaying the key, confiscated earlier. What a great time to have the stepladder here. Sparkover in level 4 in the Chevrolet room. Yes, a very necessary ferry for Meg. Hey, the level 4 map. Appears to be the Loch Ness Monster, dropping a depth charge. Oh, Beam Sword's so great here. Trying these Pole's voice, I say. Commentator's Curse, takes damage. Not so bad with the ring on, but these Pole's voice have a lot of health, and neither of our players have found a bow yet. Alright, level 4 staircase leads us to a magic shield. So this is what happens if you do the boomstick seed. So if the book is available, or this is Atlas actually. So the book works as an atlas, gives you all of the maps, and is shuffled with a magical shield.
Can I jump in for a sec?
Go for it.
All right, we got another donation from Kaki P. I apologize if I screwed that up. Kaki P donated $25. Thank you so much. Just a reminder to let us know what your donation incentive you want it to go towards is. You can see that on the schedule.
Awesome. Good job. Alright, Sparkover has found a way to clear the chute room that holds the Triforce from level 4. And we'll need to return around. And we found a Dig Dogger here in level 3. Gonna try and do the bomb and recorder. And I guess a second bomb here. For no reward. What a dungeon. Alright, level 3, not really revealing too much more. Sparkover gonna grab this Triforce, get out of level 4, or zone 4. And I'm really interested in finding the item in level 3. Level 4 had the magic shield. Level 1 had the stepladder and the blue boomerang. And both players discouraged by level 8. Gleok lurks along the coast. Well, we know that. But helpful for Meg here. More Pole's voice. Try to figure out which of these rooms holds a staircase. Looks like we found it. Just gonna go ahead and hold right through here. And it is, looks like that's the magic rod. Magic rod does white sword damage. You can use the white sword and the magic rod on the same frame and do 4 damage to melee available enemies. So not a bad idea to pick that up. You can also use the rod while you're cursed by a curse bubble. Looks like Sparkover's fishing for a bomb here. Gets one. Go ahead and see what's here east of the candle shop. And Meg will have to fight her way back towards that Triforce. It's just waiting for pickup. See if Sparkover checks this cave and then checks level 5 to see if there's anything there. Nope, gonna go ahead and just drop down. Check these Armos out. And it is a secret. It is the 30 secret. Meg's made her way through level 3. Gonna go ahead and get out of here because it has been tapped out. No container heart found, but that's okay. 6 is good enough. And the Goonies are also good enough. Alright, vanilla level 5, what do we got? Another secret. It is the 100 secret. So now Sparkover has a healthy amount of cash in hand. 6 bombs, a few keys here, pretty good resources. Fair amount of health. Gotta go ahead and just check this white sword cave. Pretty good chance for stepping up here. We're looking for a couple of levels that are left over. And the Moblins just, wow, they're just firing up a storm here. Gets a bomb drop. The White Sword Cave. It is the Hint Lady with a community hint. You spin by Dig Dogger right round. Meg just demonstrating the awesome ability to do the reverse block clip there. Gonna take this Take Any Road. Finds a way west of the potion shop. These Lionels are just tough overworld enemies when they're in such narrow corridors. We're gonna go ahead and bomb here into a vanilla potion shop. And it is a door repair charge. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, sorry. Just going to jump in quickly. Just wanted to give an update on the donation incentives. The ones we have met. We have met Nest Cardinality Cartography Camp for Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
Woo!
We have also met the Pringles, Papa Canna Pringles donation incentive. That'll be fun. We are halfway to Dragon Warrior Take the Princess to the Dragon Lord. I just have to add that we're halfway there. Just for everyone who's been a Slurpathon veteran. And then on Legend of Zelda, the low percent has been met, and the 5-heart white sword have been met. Thank you everyone for that. So if you are donating at this point, we're looking for character sprites for randomizers, inverted game mode for Link to the Past randomizer, Take the Princess to the Dragon Lord on Dragon Warrior. If you want to donate, !donate in chat, and the incentives are in the schedule, which is also available through chat. Thank you.
That's awesome. I Link to the Past inverted. Makes the dark world the light world, and light world the dark world. Just for added craziness. Alright, both players up in the Death Mountain area. Gonna get some new information as they race from screen to screen. Sparkover taking plenty of bombs here. Finds a potion shop. Is tempted. Temptation is overcome. Saves 2 rupees by buying the red potion instead of the blue potion twice. Now that's smart shopping. Kind of levers on the stairs. What fun. Alright, looks like Meg's trying to farm up a bomb here on the screen west of the river. Oh, that rupee doesn't bode well. No drops. The key room here, this is level 5. This is one of the levels that was missing. Gotta go ahead and exit and re-enter. And does not get a free bomb hole. Will be forced to go left here. That book, so tempting. Just 29 rupees short, and a Pulse Voice makes short work of Sparkover here. Has, let's see. No protection here. Meg using the magical rod to use distance attacks. Another benefit from the rod is to always have the beam available, not just when your health is full, like with a sword. Bumps into an Armos here. This looks like a very, very combat-heavy level 5 so far. Zone 5. Ooh, but a very tempting stopwatch. Let's see what happens here. Dies short of the stopwatch. Overcome with temptation. The Gibdo and the Blue Dark Nun both doing some healthy 2-heart damage bombs. Alright, looks like Meg is also in the Death Mountain area. Has just 2 bombs left. Sparkover returns to the reverse C room here in Zone 5. Lays down a bomb, gets some healthy damage there on that Gibdo. Ooh, but no damage there on that Dark Nut. Bombs will not damage Dark Nuts if they're facing head-on to where the bomb was placed. Ouch. And another death. That magical shield just not helpful against melee attacks from Dark Nuts there. But not discouraged. Attempting level 5 yet again. Alright. Gonna try and clear out this river room. Gets a bomb. Replace some of those bombs that were tried to place for productivity here in the reverse C room. The room to the right is open. But choosing a life of combat instead, and yields yet another death. Alright, taking that one kind of hard. Looks like Meg still cruising along with 2 bombs here and 2.5 hearts. Trying to work a count here. Oh, the boomstick is enabled. Alright, so players do have free bombs with the rod and the book enabled, so Meg was able to farm up that extra 20 rupees, 29 rupees, and buy the book already having the rod in hand, and can now fire explosions from the magical rod. Thanks, Fred. Alright, looks like Sparkover's gonna save the progress in the reverse C room here. And unfortunately, a blue dark nut has a spawn priority here, so you can't transform it into anything else. And looks like it can also evade bombs with superior intellect. One more poke should do him in, and dark nut has been poked. The block's been pushed. What do we have here in level 5? It is a stairway. Mysterious. Spooky. Alright, got a money room. Return back. Guarded by the rupee boss. Alright, level 6 found here, also in Death Mountain. Down the northwest corner here, Meg has a level 6, Sparkover level 5, and we have seen all of the dungeon locations. We just need to find that bow, and maybe something else that might help us combat through level 9. An any key, perhaps? Perhaps a red ring? Handful of heart containers would be helpful too. Both players have seen the location of the magical sword. Sparkover taking another death here in these extra fierce Gibdo. Quite impressive. Meg was able to purchase a book and purchase a blue ring. Not sure where all of Sparkover's cash has gone to. Alright, fighting the like safely from the river here. Boomstick here, just dropping 4 damage at a time. Oh, Boomstick really good here against the Wizrobes. The rod itself won't damage them, but the explosions from having the book here is phenomenal. Down to half a heart. The block has been pushed, but what is the resultant? Down to a half heart. Got a statue room. We're surrounded by life legs. And Sparkover has found a room full of dark nuts. How exciting. How did Sparkover get into this room? Why is she fighting dark nuts? Perhaps they'll drop her a bomb. Or a stopwatch, which means the bomb is not happening. Mega in a push block room with a shutter door. Pretty sure the block pushing will not be happening. Door springs open, room drop. The randomizer is so tricky. Ooh, good damage dispersion there, that was amazing. Minimizing lag there, gets the bomb hole open as a resultant of combat. Sparkover taking another death here in level 5. Ooh, welcome to level 6. Greeted with a Wizrobe volley of Wizrobe beams. And yeah, that's not surprising at all, taking a damage there. Taking fatal damage, gonna start over here in level 6. And Meg will find a little better route here. Sparkover not really deterred from level 5, already has that C room cleared out. And another death here. These blue Wizrobes do body damage, full heart when you have a blue ring on. Alright, Gibdo here dropping bombs, very polite. Another basement stairs here. Ooh. Gotta go ahead and run away from that bomb there to preserve some health. Not succumbing to the temptation there from that orange Wizrobe's global drop. Dig Dogger here. Here's a one with a plan. Go ahead and immediately bomb and blow the recorder here and drop another bomb here. Gonna use all of the bombs. And yes, demonstrating here, if you kill part of a smaller Dig Dogger bit and then re-enter the room, the whole thing will die. Forever. It's a mini boss. Hooray. The Gibdo could perhaps be blocking something here. They drop a whole bunch of nothing and then a key. Ganon's room been shuffled into the mix, but there's just 3 Vire here, no Ganon to be found. Kind of an empty room here. Could be a Triforce. Go ahead and grab this stopwatch. No reward, just an empty room. Bubbles and keys and things. Wow, Mega mixed across the tongue of level 6 here. It's a compass. That's a pretty good reward. Well, the player is desperately looking for an item. There were both of the hint vendors close to start. Could be helpful to know where exactly to dig out some of these items. Alright, Meg trying to make her way back through level 6 here. Is had to kind of come out the way she came in. Finds a bomb hole here south of that Ganon room. But it's already been cleared. No, there's Wizrobes in it. Just kidding. This could be a potential item room here. This is where she took a death previously. It is not an item room. Pushing the block does nothing. Much like the goggles. Floor bomb. Sparkover cleans up some NSU room. Gets more bombs, holding tight at 6 bombs. Blue rupees on the ground there. No need to fight those Pole's voice. And we have a room with 3 Zol. And nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. Yeah, high probability of that room bombing open. Can also go south here. Just 2 Pole's voice touches away from death. And we find the Triforce, but also a potential bomb refill opportunity there. Alright, Sparkover takes the Triforce from level 5. And Meg's still systematically clearing level 6 here. Alright, taking the full lot of health back into level 5. Sparkover's gonna try and clear out this bottom section. Dig out a bow. Also unfound, I believe, is the raft. The regular boomerang. And the red candle. And the Innie key. And the container heart. Ooh, the rupee boss. Does Sparkover remember to push the block in this room? She does. And it does push. And we have... It is the wooden boomerang. Well, level 5. Not so much help. Thanks anyway. Alright, Meg getting a stopwatch here. Clear open these Wizrobes. Gonna go ahead and just leave one behind and make the room kind of easy. Rupee boss blocking these shutter doors. This room south here could be an item. It could be bow blocked. Bow is definitely not in there. Alright, getting the bomb reward there. Try to make it into the northern peninsula level 6 here. Sparkover has likewise found level 6. Both players in the same dungeon. On the same task. Where will they find the bow? More Wizrobes here for Meg. This will be a little bit trickier for Sparkover, having half the defense as her opponent here. Who also has a boomstick and the ability to collect bombs off of almost anything. No floor drop here. Reluctant to spend a key, Meg has amassed 6 keys. And Sparkover's just gained her 5th. It appears that up is the way to go. Another Goma. Nothing doing there. And then we have another potential push block room. If the bubbles would just stay out of the way. Looks like not enough there. Alright, 1 room left. If there's nothing in this final room, then the item is Goma blocked, which means that it is not the bow. That container heart pretty tempting, but pretty hard to get to without death. Alright. Sparkover locates the reverse C. Finds the stairs. Meg meticulously makes her way back to the Triforce. Pretty confident she's checked everything here. And the Triforce is in the Triforce room. One final gander at the map. Just doing a visual check, make sure he didn't miss anything. And is out of here. Gonna stop digging around to level 6. We think it's that diagonal room with the Goma in it, but without a bow, we cannot fight Goma yet. Sparkover demonstrating the blue candle. Good way to clear fire and their keys within. Alright, so where does Meg go to next? We have level 8. We have level 7 that's been properly dug out. We got quite a number of Triforce pieces. Players are using select swap, so we can't actually see their menus as often as we'd like to. Let's see what the Triforce count is here. If you're keeping track at home, let us know. How many Triforce pieces does each player have? Pretty sure Sparkover left level 2 without the Triforce. And now we got Meg level 5. But with that boomstick, just corralling the Dark Nuts into the corner and then just smoking their faces. Sparkover showing a lot more discipline now, taking fewer deaths per minute. And we have the compass kit for Mega on level 5, so we know exactly where we need to end up. Let's see if she locates the banana as quickly as Sparkover did. If not, further in quickness. More quickness. Alright. Discovers the reverse C. Keeps full health. Full on bombs. This should take Meg to the northern part of level 5. Doubles back. Not interested in doing that section first. Gonna complete the bottom section, looks like. Sparkover does take a death here. Was about overdue. Level 6 is really, really tough. Got whiz robes. We've got traps. We've got blocks in the way. We've got rupee bosses for Meg. And it's a pretty quick find. Not long in level 5 for Meg. Gonna be... Yeah, no chance. Not picking up that banana. Alright. Probably gonna return back to the reverse C room here. Get to the northern corridor. Complete level 5 and then move on. Well, Sparkover will have to be very careful. And try and make it through level 6 with just no ring and 3 hearts. Both players still bowless. Using the bombs there. Fortunately, Sparkover also has the white sword, so combat here is going to be a little bit easier. Alright, Meg's on a warpath now, not even getting those 2 rogue rupees. Just gonna make this beeline directly for the Triforce, but unfortunately, no, there is a chute in the way. So she must have deduced that this stairway leads to another part of level 5. Sparkover taking a death here deep in level 6. Dropping down to 5 bombs, but aggressively using them in combat. General Papa, Hylian. The old man doesn't speak Hylian, but he does speak French. Free floor rupees there. Meg has deduced that bombs must be required because there's no other way towards this Triforce. Instead of using bombs, uses the magical rod of explosions, the boomstick. And we have a room of Pole's voice and a free floor Triforce. That's right, you can also use the boomstick to smoke Dodongos. Sparkover not too tempted by this Triforce, gonna bomb around it. Knows that this room has a push block. Gotta kill that last gel first. Faced with a Goma here. And the real boss, the Red River here. Meg using the recorder to skip away from level 5 to level 5. Let's try that again. Nope. That block won't push for Sparkover. Gotta go ahead and check the last few rooms here in level 6. We'll also probably pick up that Triforce. Ooh, tempted by the container heart. Was able to grab it. Ooh. Wow. That was a high-risk play. Saved by the container heart itself. Alright, Meg making the jam back to level 1. Was able to get the step ladder out of here, but did not complete the level itself. Alright, Sparkover's deduced just a few rooms remain in level 6 to check, but really low on health. Let's see if she opts for the Triforce grab or... Alright, Mega's learned that the second item in level 1 is the blue meringue. What's the play here? Alright, so Sparkover is returning to the Triforce room, and we'll take the refill here. Meg taking an up A out of level 1. Gonna try and go to this north of start room here. This is level 2. Having the book that acts as an atlas and the boomstick. Even though it is her first moment in level 2, she can see the map. Very good purchase. Gonna knock out these ropes. No block to push here. Level 2 might still have a floor item to pick up. That elusive bow. Sparkover gave up on level 2 earlier, but Meg has a boomstick, a blue ring, and just a lot of firepower here. These blue Guria are pretty tricky. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that bonus map. Stick that on the atlas just to have a duplicate of that page. Sparkover returned to level 6 after getting the Triforce to take that full health in, to clear out those last remaining rooms, trying to find out what the item is. May eventually find out here that the item itself is Goma blocked. Alright, looks like level 2. Nice little man flexing into the foreground. Shape. Killing that manhandler, forcing the path up into the northwestern peninsula here. Nothing too tricky here with the maps, gotta just follow the path they lead. Fred made it so the dark rooms aren't really used here. Don't want to accidentally grab the stopwatch. Prevents the wall masters from appearing. No room drop here quite yet. What do we have left in Zone 2? The compass. Good to know. What's next? 3 gel. A room key. And Sparkover also electing to return to level 2. Got a pile of keys here. Which way to the One Direction concert? Alright, final room here in level 2. Way in the... It is the red candle. Congratulations, you have been rewarded. Alright, looks like Meg's gonna up A here and then take the shorter path back to the Triforce. Let's see how long it takes Sparkover to figure out the same thing. Thinking the same thing. Alright, so level 8 seems pretty good. Level 7 seems pretty good. Our players need to find that meddlesome bow. So level 8 must contain, I believe by this flag set, level 8 must contain the raft and the bow, leaving level 9 to have the magical key and perhaps a container heart. But the white sword is not shuffled, but the silver arrow is shuffled with the container heart on the coast. So that makes sense. We also need a red ring to find.
Just gonna jump in quickly here.
Sure.
Yeah, just wanted to let everyone know that the next game in the schedule is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the NES game. That'll be coming up from Avatar Honor right after this. And just as a reminder, at Slurpathon this year, we are raising money for Extra Life Children's Hospitals. Please donate, and there are many incentives to still be filled, so please check it out on the schedule page. And if you donate, let us know what incentive you want to donate to. Thanks.
Awesome. So, Sparkover has also collected the item in level 2, discovered that it's also the same red candle. And we could take this up A strategy to go back to the beginning of level 2 and grab this Triforce and move on. And Meg did the same thing. The next option was level 7. And having Atlas here kind of shows the tricky shape. Level 7 is all short and flat. Leaves bombs everywhere. Good. Go ahead and just... Yep, that bomb hole does open. Wow, I can't imagine trying to find this bomb hole here without having map to level 7. Beware the flood. The Grumble Grumble is the wall master. Doesn't need to be fed because he's not really blocking anything. Aquamentus, not guarding anything either. Give the blocks a quick little push. And looks like Sparkover's electing to go into level 3. The quick find there of the Triforce. Gonna check the northwestern peninsula of level 7 first. Still on a hunt for this bow. Where could the bow be? Floor bombs. Alright, options here for Meg. Get the Triforce and re-enter 7, or just kind of leave it alone. Sparkover, not wasting a single moment here, sees floor bombs and uses a bomb to do more damage before picking up the pack. And Meg did opt to grab the Triforce and try to approach 7 from a new angle. Good choice. Alright. Finding the compass here, Sparkover in the brighter yellow dungeon. And Meg's located the chute. Alright, level 3 did have the rod. Sparkover is now rod equipped. Alright. Meg maintaining the health, backtracking through level 7, trying to find the stairway that leads to the rest of this dungeon. Alright. Sparkover also boomstick equipped. But no ring. Alright, level 3 is complete now for Sparkover. Quickly finding out that there's just a rod in there. 8 container hearts against 7. Both players a little low on health and a very meddlesome seed. I believe by deduction that level 9 must also be a Wizrobe dungeon, but we'll see what we get. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out these Gorilla in level 7. Get him some health, get that extra map. Meg's learning the last of the secrets to be found here in level 7. So level 7 and level 8 remain with items. A red ring, a magical key, a raft, a bow. Some combination of those must be in those spaces available, and a container heart. Really hard to tell you who's ahead here. I think Meg might be a little bit ahead because of the fewer deaths and just having more of the dungeons completed here. Both players are in level 7 though. Sparkover also locating the grumbly, hungry Wallmaster. Nobody purchased meat though. He will remain hungry. Nothing doing here, the magic block room. One of the best second quest dungeon rooms here. Both players frantically trying to get around level 7. There's a pretty tricky setup here. There's a chute just northeast of the entrance. Alright, Sparkover bombing the Dodongos the old-fashioned way. Finds the stairs across. So many identical rooms. Will Meg be sure to clear out these gel and push this block? Yes, but the block does not push. Alright, another Dig Dogger here. Looks like Meg's gonna try and take this one out. Sparkover using the boomstick to clear out these Gorilla. Meg making short work of that Dig Dogger, spreading damage all over that room. Another rupee boss here. It looks like Meg has run out of keys. And we've discovered this just moments before Meg has. I believe there is a key in the room right from where she was, but it was underneath a rupee. Or could have been my imagination. Good luck at home. Very confidently thought that room would open up. Meg is officially in dire need of keys. Sparkover has one remaining key. He's actually in a similar key boat just a few rooms behind. The block also does not push for Sparkover. Let's see if she can find a key here. Finds a Dig Dogger. There's one thing you can do in some of the rooms that have a shutter and monsters. You can actually walk through a locked keyhole door when you're out of keys. If the shutter animation is occupying the time where you're pushing up on the door. Oh, it was a compass. No key drop here. Oh, this is unfortunate for both of our players because they would like to know where that bow is, and the information leading to where the bow is behind this locked door. Looks like Meg has a destination in mind. If you're checking the notes to see either where a dungeon is or perhaps a location to buy a key. Sparkover not giving up here. Looks like the level 8 option. Level 8 has items and keys, so this is a pretty good choice to cover all the bases. And a block clip here into these Vire. And yes, the basement passage stairs leading to the rest of level 8. Which looks like a little floating guy with a thing under him. Or a heart with one eye open. Alright, Sparkover taking the Triforce out of level 7 because there are no keys to be had. Let's see what happens next. Level 8 has a key. That is good news. And a bombable hole here. It's a chute. What can be gotten from the middle of the chute? Maybe another key. It is! Oh, the power bracelet also hasn't been found, so... Level 7, 6, 8, and 9 are hiding the power bracelet, the raft, the magical key, the red ring, the heart container. But it's all about the bow. Where could the bow be? Oh, Gleok, guarding the Chevy room here, unleashes a volley. Very short delay timer there on those spawns. Meg's gonna take the 2 keys, leave level 8, and head where exactly? Sparkover remains in level 8 for the time being. try the reverse clip here. Very well. Very awesome job there. We're getting that clip into a diamond. You get to see that once in the vanilla run. Returning back from the silver arrows. Mega's gone to level 4, it appears. Unfinished business here. Now Sparkover in combat has discovered 2 bombable hole walls here in level 8. We got some diagonal action here. And no pushable block yet. Got a floor drop. Here's a floor key. A sight for sore eyes, getting a key here when you're out of keys. And yes, does indeed discover this room here opens. Meg picking up the 3rd key. The shoot room here. Just a handful of Zol and yet another key. Ropes here in level 4 for Meg. Another key. Players up to 4 keys and 2 keys. Plenty of cash. Another bombable hole here south of the reverse C here in level 4. And we got ropes. And it looks like it was a 5th key. Oh, whiz ropes here in level 8 aren't any fun. And especially not fun when you stand on them and they kill. No pushable block here for Meg. Sparkover saddling back up, getting back on the horse and into level 8. What a tricky seed so far. Players pretty much know all of the overworld locations for things. The power bracelet wasn't required. But the bow is the goal here. And will enable both players to enter level 9. And attempt to fight Ganon, if Ganon can be located. Potential item room here for Meg. And Sparkover finds the bow in level 8. So level 6 not required. Level 7 can save that key. And level 4 of course had the magical shield, and now Sparkover is in Triforce and Go mode. Or, if you're our friend Liquid Husband, Triforce and Bow mode. Whew, narrowly dodges the fatal beam from a blue wizard over there. Gathering some extra keys, which is good if your next destination is level 9. Not sure exactly which Triforces are left to consume here for Sparkover, but getting the Triforce at a level 8 will be the high on the agenda here. Alright, Meg cleaning up level 4 there, getting the Triforce, finding the magical shield. Looks like at some point Sparkover lost her shield to a like. And hey, what is this? Could it be a second item in level 8? It is the raft. Okay, so the bow is blocking either a red ring or a magical key or a container heart or something. And it's quite unfortunate because I don't think there's much money left here for our friend Sparkover to get a pre-level 9 ring. But did get the bow in time to face this Goma. Let's see who wins here. Gonna go ahead and potion here. Really interested in winning this fight. 90 shots remain. Let's see if Sparkover can take out this blue Goma. Alright, Meg has returned to level 6. It's probably recalled that the only possible item location there was bow blocked. So the bow cannot be there. And Sparkover finds the Triforce just laying on the floor in a pile of whiz ropes in level 8. Alright, so what's left to do here? Sparkover has a complete Triforce. It's just a matter of getting back to level 9. And fighting Ganon and rescuing Link from the evil clutches of Ganondorf. Stay tuned to see what happens next. Meg is quite convinced that level 7 is the place to check. Gonna make it all the way back to that locked door with 4 keys in hand. Sparkover's gonna go ahead and top up on health and use a little trick here to save the restoring health state in the Legend of Zelda here. And takes a full health. He's gonna try this screen wrap to level 3, which is where level 9 is located. Level 7 with the ultimate information of what item is blocked here. Alright, first player in level 9. We're gonna go ahead and re-enter level 9. Force open that keyhole at the top. Saves the key. Not too sure where that magical key is yet, but keys are obviously precious here. Now, for those of you at home, listen for the growling sound of Ganon, letting us know that he's 1 room away. Ooh, a Patra. How fun. You also notice the level 9 has an interesting shape, and Meg grabs the 8th container heart. You may call me Old Man. Alright, nothing too complicated here in level 9. Some gel. Maybe we won't have Wizrobes here. Yeah, we have Gorilla. Also pretty tricky. Again, Sparko without any armor. Alright. Meg clearing out these rope. Finds the push block. What was the item here in this whole time? It is the red ring. That's 4 times the defensive power Sparkover has, and Sparkover is not interested in returning to level 7. So this is going to be like a battle of kind of a tank versus a glass cannon. Alright, nothing here in this dead end, Sparkover realizes, and doubles back through level 9. Gets a key on the ground, that's a pretty good find. This shutter door opens, means that the princess, or in this case, Prince Link, is not located behind this door. Another floor key. Alright, nothing to bomb to here. Let's see if we can do a double clip across this moat. Clear out the Gria real quick. Get some extra health. And set up for the sequel. Oh, that's beautiful. Getting across that stepladder. Breaking the rules of the game. Going into dungeon rooms could not otherwise access. Finds the map. And a bobbable hole. Alright, and Meg is resolved to go into level 8. It must be the last place to check. Because level 6 is bow blocked, and level 8 must have a bow. You can play with a flag set in the randomizer to have important items in 9, but our players today do not have that. Sparkover locating the first of many of the stairways in level 9, and because she has 6 keys, of course, it is the any key. So, should speed up things a little bit. Can use all key doors without mercy. No more doubling back to pick up keys off the ground. Just some ropes here. Ropes and Gorilla. Pretty easy monster set. Looks like left is the place to be. Another stairway here. This time it's a passageway. And Meg quickly finds the bow and kind of evens things up here. Just needs to Triforce and level 9 it in here. And having that red ring is going to make things especially chaotic. But only with 3 keys. And Sparkover already with the any keys. Could actually go either way still. I felt like Meg was ahead for much of this race, but Sparkover was able to correctly deduce where the bow was a little bit quicker. And made up any lost time that was there from early deaths. some Stalfos here. Still no sign of our friend Ganon. Alright, Meg has grabbed the Triforce out of level 8. I believe that will complete the duties here. And we should have both players in level 9 for an exciting finish. Can confirm, Triforce is complete. Gotta use the recorder here. Sparkover flailing about, trying to figure out where these bomb holes are. Finds the elusive room key drop. So players' flags are second quest rooms, but not second quest doors. So there's no pushable doors, passageways with the invisible walls here. But they should be able to find a passageway through level 9 that leads to the various quadrants. The hints are also mixed. So whether or not the old man will tell us where the kidnapped awaits, or just some random community hint, we don't know yet. Meg attempting the wall wrap, the clip here to get into level 3. Not tempted by those bombs at all. Has capacity. And the player did locate a bomb upgrade with cash in hand. So 8 bombs is the max for both. Looks like Meg's got a hot hoof it there. Not too confident in the screen wrap ability. This is Princess Zelda's room, and there's a Patra in there instead. That's a very unpleasant find. You want a princess, or in this case, Prince Link. You find Patra instead. Sparkover lining up that reverse block clip. Gives up. Maybe I should reload the room here. And Megan level 9. Not quite deciding on a direction yet. Gonna go north. Alright, Stalfos here dropping a stopwatch. Thanks, last enemy, for dropping a stopwatch. Super helpful. Alright, Sparkover down to a half heart. Gonna go ahead and take the death here and refill and return to start.
Mind if I jump in for a minute?
Go ahead.
All right. We are looking to raise money for Extra Life here at Slurpathon this year, so we'd appreciate any donations that you're willing to give. We have a number of donation incentives available on the schedule page. If you go take a look on Hararo there, you can do !schedule or !donate in chat to find out more. Right now, we are looking at our next game, which is going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES by Avatar of Honor. And that should be coming out fairly shortly by the looks of things. That being said, there's a long list of games coming up. We got a good block of some quick games coming through, including Fall of the Foot Clan, Jackal, Dragon Warrior, and then later on tonight, Super Metroid, Dragon Warrior Randomizer, and a trilogy race of The Legend of Zelda, featuring BTs on the mic right now. Back to you.
Hello. Thank you so much for that update. Both players here are still in level 9. Both are in the kind of southwestern quadrant here, trying to figure out where Ganon lies. Not much bomb activity here. Looks like it's one of those magic staircase style level 9s where you have to find the way to each part of level 9, even though the map is congruent and consistent. Sparkover having a lot of fun with this banana chucker.
We have an update. The players are trying to turn on their sound now to help out with this part. Sparko says she cannot get sound, though, so that'll be an interesting development to see what happens here.
Oh no. The technical constraints of playing a randomizer without being able to hear where Ganon is. The players might have to check every room individually. Alright. The tech crew is on the case. With or without sound, a Patra will also block the sound of Ganon, so... Tempted here, both players in the same room, actually. Clear out this Patra, see if you can get some intel here on Ganon's location. A stairway won't lead directly to Ganon, However, it could lead to a room that leads adjacent to Ganon. Sparkover here, doing some body contact with the Blue Gorilla. Alright, both players now have sound. See, the players here with a piece of plywood, so they can't screen watch each other, but now they can hear each other's screens if they're very, very disciplined in their auditory ability. Handful of gels here. No compass yet for either player. Alright. Hail Mary there. Trying to find a bombable wall to clear out the bottom row here in level 9.
It sounds pretty amusing down here with both TVs right beside each other playing this song. They're saying they're not sure how helpful it is.
The Banana Jam and Stereo. Alright, some wall master room here with a shutter door. This could be promising. Could lead to a passageway for Meg. And it looks like it leads to none other than Link himself. So, some information there. Killing all the monsters in the shutter room not opening means that Ganon is required. And it guarantees the location of Prince Link, hero of Hyrule. Yeah, Sparkover is aggressively trying to get to this bottom section here. I don't know if Sparkover heard Ganon's roar. Oh, and the old man with a helpful community hint.
Thank you, Nest Cardinality, for the host. We really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's hosted. Who I see some people have made clips, so I hope that was amusing. Also got a number of donations already today, some very generous ones as well. So thank you everyone for all the support, be it just watching, hosting, sharing in any way. Thanks.
Awesome job out there. The love of video games and donations really helpful. Children's Hot Network out here. Meg with that red ring unabashedly killing Patra by sticking all of the weapons right into the middle of the core of the Patras there. No stairway reward, but that Patra will be gone for the remainder of the game. The old man, super helpful, giving hints. Sparkover using a tremendous amount of deduction here to locate where Ganon may be. But needs to find the stairway that leads to that northwestern corridor. There we go, here's a helpful hint. The beast awaits northwest of Skull. Yeah, we kind of figured that out. Thanks, old man. Ooh, and the 2 health Patra Bop here just KOs Sparkover. We're gonna have to start over the beginning of level 9 here. But Meg has the actual information here that leads to the Ganon's location. Gonna try and hot hoof it here. Don't know where those stairs lead anymore. But here's a locked door. Could be helpful. Meg with up to 5 keys still hasn't dug out the any key. Leaves that last rope alive. Is gonna double back for this stairwell. The diamond leads to the southwestern quadrant. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe farm up some health off these Blue Gorilla. No, they don't seem to be too into it. Just a single heart here. I'm gonna go and return through the stairwell from whence you came. Alright, kills the last rope. Finds another stairway here. Where does this one take us? Ooh, South Central. South Central Station, also full of Blue Gorilla. Ooh, gets the bomb and a fairy here. Lucky fairy. Not quite the 16 fairy. No interest, though. Meg has 8 effective health with the 4 times defense red ring. Gets the fairy pile. We'll double back for these. Straight up to full health. That's 24. 32 health. So much health. Very healthy Meg. And Sparkover also getting a fairy. And get a double back for that heart. Why not? Everything can kill you here. It's level 9. trying to find the way to northwestern level 9. Sparkover gets caught up in that push block, trying to block clip around it, and ends up pushing it straight up into her own way. Sparko strats. Alright, the Stelfo's room. A little shutter door there. Not tempted. It is the Patra of Zelda room. Can we get to northwestern level 9? Another rope room with a single push block here. No temptation. The reverse C. Push block here. This is the magical key. You've already found it, Sparkover. But you've confirmed it is still there. Can we get west? No, we cannot. Alright, you've been in these rooms, but did you skip a stairway? Let's find out. Meg also going to try her hand at block clipping. Not bad. Alright, another stairs here from earlier. And again, the Patra in the Zelda room. Alright. Ooh. Not a very fun room. Big pile of Gria, but Sparkover were able to kind of damage tank her way through the room here. Doesn't return through the stairwell. And just returns back to the center part of the map here. Takes a statue fireball for the final hit. Gonna be rewarded with 3 full hearts. Would be pretty excited to find the second item in level 9, but we know it is not a red ring. Takes 2 damage off of that trap right away. It's always good to bring health with you into level 9. Another attempt at finding the right stairway. Meg has returned to the southwestern quadrant of level 9. And what do we have here? We have a shutter door. Alright, check out the map real quick, Sparkover, trying to get to a new destination. And again, it's Princess Zelda's room with a Patra in it. Princess Patra. I think the 96 minutes of seed is beginning to wear on our players. Meg was able to recover a key, going from 0 to 1 total keys. Actually, I'd spent the previous 5 before finding one. That's rough. Alright, got north of the reverse C here. Should be that blue Gria room where you can't bomb left. So yeah, it looks like a stairway is required, but which one? Those of you playing along at home, get frustrated. Where is Ganon? Alright, block not giving anything up for Meg. Sparkover to check the southeast corner of level 9. Sparkover at the Patra here. And Patra wins. Taupes lose. Taupes lose. That red ring is really, really beneficial here. If that Patra is required, then Meg will definitely find that first. Sparkover's gonna go out of level 9 and find a fairy. Not too far away. No big deal. Ooh. But will Meg return for that key? Yes, she will. Let's get freaky on the floor. Another freaky on the floor. Oh, and the moat room. And another freaky on the floor. Alright. Meg feeling really, really healthy in keys. Not to mention the 153 silver arrows and 8 bombs. Sparkover trying to take that full load of health back into level 9. Missing 2 will allow her to take a 3rd shot from Patra. That will summarily lead to the death of our fair princess. Patra appears to be a little angry here, but calmed down after 3 revolutions. And, of course, because you just found all of those keys, Meg, here is your innie. Nothing. Sparkover very disappointed in the push block that Patra was protecting because it does not push. Now, because this is a marathon event, this seed was pre-vetted by our friend in chat, Tetra Lee. Tetra, thank you for vetting the seed and proving once and for all that Ganon cannot be found. At least it's Wizrobe free. You just have Gria and Stalfos and things. How will our players get to the northwestern part of level 9? Who will do it first? Ooh, Grayscale. Have fun. The Lone Guria. The push block room. What is going to happen next? There has to be a way to get through. Princess Patra, yet again. Where do we go? Alright. Armed with the innie key, Meg was able to find the passage around that leads to the diamond in the lower left corner of level 9. This passageway will lead us to... wait for it. The northwestern quarter. We have found the magic staircase. It just needed keys to get there. Alright. Still a little combat heavy here. I approve of this decision to go right. Maximize your ability to hear locations Ganon might be. Alright. If Meg does not hear the roar of Ganon by now, then I don't know where Ganon could be, so hopefully the TV has indicated Ganon's position. And hopefully we can remember. There we go. This looks pretty promising. Yep, it's Ganon time. The unblinking eye room. Alright, got the setup here. You want to just hang out in that lower... Bam, that's nice and locked down. Perfect Ganon fight here with a white sword. Looks like Meg is... has to remember the path back to Link. And then this race will be over. However, Sparkover has found the path to Link, but has not found Ganon. The shutter door won't open. The bomb holes won't open. She's being slowly funneled into the right path. This is coming down to a pair of necks. Meg with the 4 damaged silver arrows in hand. Could have been using these the entire game. Really knock out those Guria. Alright. Could use this passage block here. Looks like she has the plan in hand. Sparkover still unable to find that magic passage. And there's the door opening. The door is open. Link is here. Link has been found. We have a winner. 1 hour, 42 minutes, 50 seconds. Megmacattack, the victor. And to the victor are the spoils. Enjoy your red tunic Link. And all of the pieces return to Hyrule. Congratulations, Meg. Sparkover trying to finish this out here. We can turn this back over to our host, catch us up on the donations and the future games.
Thank you very much. As we just wrap up here at Zelda, I wanted to let you know that Slurpathon V for Extreme is raising money for Extra Life. We're raising money for local Alberta hospitals in Canada here, and we have raised a generous amount of money already, $350. Thank you everyone who's donated. You can see the donation incentives on the schedule, and between games you can see the prizes that we've got up for offer. There's perlers, posters, figures, you name it. Make sure to donate, and when you do, make sure to let us know what you want your incentive to go to. Every person who donates will be entered into the draw for the prizes. The next game up is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES by Avatar of Honor. Thank you so much, BTs, for the awesome commentary during the race. That was really good. Really enjoyed it. Give Sparko a minute or so before we switch over. That's okay. Oh, I unmuted the Yeti and it's not doing anything. Is it off?
Check the Yeti mic. Or red light.
Test.
For the whole.
Wasn't right.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
probably
I
on
see.
my computer.
So we're gonna
I
mercy.
am brown and this ladder is brown.
Sparko is Snarko right now. We're gonna mercy
Sparko
kill
or
this
Sparko?
this race at this point because we want to catch up on our schedule. So, congrats to both runners for a great run. It was so back and forth. That was very fun to watch. We will see you guys
Yeah, I
in
do
just a couple
remember
minutes while we
actually.
switch over for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Thanks so much.